Because last time I talked to you, Insecure hadn't come out yet.
No, it hadn't. It was like brand new. I was very nervous. I was ready for it to come out and people to see it, but nervous about how they receive it.
But and the crush, people love you. You got nominated for Golden Globe, and
Yes.
I mean, 2. I mean, this is unbelievable. You're also now producing 2 shows, or working on 2 shows for HBO?
Yeah, 3. We got 3 shows working with different creators. One I'm writing with, co-writing with a girl named Ramla, who writes for Scandal. It's like a black teen show set in Windsor Hills, which is like the Black Beverly Hills. I'm working with Angela Flournoy, who's an amazing author, for a black family drama set in the 90s. And then I'm working with, who I know, you know, Trayvon
Free. Oh, it's
on
fantastic.
his show, yes.
Oh,
He's a genius.
This is fantastic, though. He's brilliant. But you are now doing all this stuff. This just started from like a web series thing, and it turned into, it was a book, and what was it, The Misadventures?
The Misadventures of Awkward Black Girls.
Of Awkward Black Girls,
Shout out
yeah.
to the internet. The internet did that.
The internet did this. Now you're big time.
I mean, barely.
No, not barely. I mean, life has changed now. Do people?
I mean, it's changed, but it hasn't. You know, I still have, like, I was telling the story about how I was in Atlanta. I shot my first movie in Atlanta this past fall, and, you know, when people come up to me, they'll be like, oh, does anybody ever tell you look like Issa Rae? They'll never be like, oh, Issa Rae. And so I was walking to an elevator, and this guy was like, did anybody ever tell you look like Issa Rae? And normally I'll be like, yeah, I get that all the time. And I said that, and then I'll follow it up with, but it's me. But before I could follow it up, these other 2 girls were getting in the elevator, and he was like, yo, she look like that girl Issa Rae, huh? And somebody was like, the girl behind me was like, I hate that show. And I was like, I wanted to get feedback and be like, oh, I was on my phone. I was like, well, what do you hate about it? But I didn't.
No, because
the girl behind her was like, oh, you hate it? I heard it was good. And she was like, I hate that show. So I was like, you know what? I don't even like the show either. It's not worth getting involved.
Don't even get involved. Don't get involved. Are you excited to? I know that's the roots. Are you excited to go back to the Golden Globes?
I am. If I get food this time. Because I thought it was like
Yes.
Did you eat?
No, I did not eat. No, there's a trick to the whole thing.
Well, I got there thinking, like, I didn't eat all day, because I was like, oh, it's a dinner, why would I eat? And
Yeah, it's like a bunch of stars sitting around eating dinner together.
that's what I thought it was.
That's
but
what
it wasn't.
that's what they tell everyone it is.
It wasn't. As soon as I got there, I was like, cool, I'm a little dizzy. I was drinking a lot, because that's also what you do there. But I was like, it's cool because there's food's gonna come.
That's all you have there, yeah.
And then when I sat down, they were serving dessert. And so I was like, oh, okay, I guess Hollywood, like, serves dessert first. Because that's weird. And then...
It's perfect. That is so
crazy.
awesome.
And so I brought my showrunner apprentice with me, and I asked him later, like, after an hour passed, you did a great job. But after an hour passed, I was like, where's the food at? And he was like, girl, they served it like 4 hours ago, before everybody gets there.
They do, that's the secret, the Golden Globes, they do serve dinner, but it's at like 2 in the afternoon.
Which isn't dinner. That's not dinner.
It's not dinner, it's called lunch, yeah. And they barely serve that, yeah. Now, Insecure, this is season 1, now 2.
Yes.
And you're currently writing 3. It became a giant thing. Rotten Tomatoes, everyone loves it. All the critics love it. The fans love it. The Obamas love it.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to my Obamas. Yes.
Shout out to my Obamas. How great is that? How did they find out about it?
Well, I got to visit the White House this time last year. I'll never be back. And I got to go, and they invited us, and it was such a good time. Like, it was a great Christmas party, and I brought my mom with me, and he hugged my mom, and then he complimented our show's soundtrack, and was like, I can't quote any of your show until after I become president. And then I met Michelle Obama with Tiffany Haddish just a couple months ago.
Yeah.
And
how Michelle's the greatest.
Michelle was the best. She was like mad about our finale.
She was mad. Well, this is when you first met.
This is when we first met.
And everyone's cool and civil.
Doesn't she look like my auntie? Like, we're related. We are.
And then here is...
This is when she was very, very upset about the finale. She was telling me, like, why did you do that? which you have to watch the show and see. I don't want to give any spoilers.
Yeah.
But she told me that Sasha and Malia put her onto the show, which was amazing. And I was like, wait, Sasha's like mad young though, so like I don't
shouldn't.
think she should be watching it.
You keep talking people out of watching your show.
I know. But she was like, Sasha's all that. Okay, she can watch the show. So
They're good kids, yeah.
She brought her
and
from
Tiffany Haddish was like, she was talking to Michelle. I thought you guys were gonna have a get together, right?
No, yeah, we're supposed to. We invited ourselves to like cook for them. Well, Tiffany said she would cook. I would just bring the drinks, and Michelle was like, "Yeah, come through to Chicago." And so we're just waiting on you, Michelle. We're ready.
Yeah, Michelle, I'll come too. I'll come too. The girls and a guy, you know. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down with that.
Come through.
Yeah, exactly.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.